Adventure Time Vlogs! That's right! The Avatar Vlogs went over really well, and people were asking me to do another one, and I've been asking around trying to see like which one, which show do people want me to do, because it was fun, and I got introduced to a new wonderful show. And one I keep seeing at conventions everywhere, and people keep talking about, they dress up like the characters, they talk about, they ask me about it all the time, is Adventure Time. And I got the seasons right here, and just like the Avatar Vlogs before, I'm gonna go through every day, or as much as possible. I might miss a day or two. And I'm just gonna go through every single episode and talk about it. And I know there's a lot of people out there like, well, how can you do a comedic show? You can't analyze comedy. Comedy is just magic. It just is, and it's subjective, so you can't talk about it. Bullshit. There's so much stuff that people are like, well, because it's subjective, it can't be discussed, and comedy is one of them. You either have it or you don't. You either think it's funny or you don't, and I do not agree with that. There's a reason Charlie Chaplin is still around after all these years. There's a reason Three Stooges are still around, and Jerry Lewis, and all these famous comedians are still being discussed long after they're gone. And just to say it's just magic is bullshit. You don't go into a museum, an art museum, and be like, oh, why is the Mona Lisa so powerful? Why does it hold up? Oh, it just does. And that's it. No, people write books about this shit, and comedy is exactly the same. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna talk about the comedy and the story and the characters of Adventure Time. And I'll just give you my lead-in right now to the show. I have seen like maybe half an episode, something like that. And it was weird. It was very weird, and I just said to myself, okay, I probably just had to see this from the beginning. I don't know, because it was very, very odd. So this isn't like Avatar where I saw a bit of it, I'm like, oh, that looks like a really good show. I want to, watch it, on top of everybody saying it was great. No, I have no idea what this show is about. I have no understanding of it. I just know it's weird. I hear it's kind of like Ren Stimpy with a story, sort of. Like Ren Stimpy the fantasy epic. So I have no idea what to expect going into this. I just know people talk about it. They dress up like the characters. They love it. They love talking about it. They love asking me about it if I've seen it. So obviously there's something to it, and at the very least, if I don't like the show, which is totally possible, you never know, at the very least, it's fun talking about why other people like it, and why it caught on, because it really is caught on. You go to any convention and they're just all over the place. So I'm curious. It piqued my interest, and a lot of people have been asking me to do it, so next couple months here, these are gonna be the Adventure Time Vlogs. Just every day as much as possible, I'm gonna post an episode. Again, it's not gonna always be at the very top. It'll be among the other producers, so scroll through and look for it. And yeah, pray for me, because this looks like a very bizarre show. So I'll see you in Adventure Time, or wherever this takes place.